Have you heard of Sockcoin?
Sock?
Yeah.
It's like the sock?
No, like suck on these nuts.
We're coming, baby.
Shots Anthony.
We're coming.
This guy's a little too masculine for me.
So, the much awaited for Bitcoin ETF has been approved.
Which is why it's dipping.
It pumped all the way to like 49.
We gotta scoop it
Pumped
now.
to 49.
Yeah, pumped to
Look,
49
the
now.
announcement was priced in, right? It was priced in. It doesn't matter. It's about what's coming, right? So all the money, all the billions of dollars that are going to come into the space.
It's gonna come.
Yeah, he likes that. That's what's important about this, right? So
$4 billion worth of trading the first day.
Wow. First day, yes. And now it's, look, like most things, when Facebook came out, Facebook dumped the first 4 months, right? And everyone's like, oh, Facebook, there's a bunch of idiots and shit. Imagine if he just bought that stock back then.
Yeah.
That was a pretty sick move, right?
Coinbase dumped and never came back.
Have you been paying attention?
He doesn't pay attention ever.
He doesn't pay attention.
Did Coinbase come back?
It didn't like come all the way back to the all-time high,
Just wait till this year.
but it bounced.
Shots Anthony's sick, man.
It bounced off the and shots Anthony's dough. So everyone who's wondering, what's a Bitcoin ETF, right? It's an exchange-traded fund, right? So you're able to purchase Bitcoin without actually owning a Bitcoin, right? You're buying it through someone else who's basically in custody of the Bitcoin, and you're able to be part of the price action of a Bitcoin.
Which also minimizes your fees.
Correct. Well, you also pay fees though.
Minimizes.
Yeah, well, according to who? Because, bro.
Well, definitely not Grayscale. They charge the highest ones, but like Fidelity is cheaper and stuff like that.
Well, they're all competing with each other to knock the fees down, though. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But you're not owning the underlying asset, right? Someone else is. So, like, a lot of the crypto community, and if I didn't say this, then a bunch of my buddies give me shit. So I have to say this shit.
Okay.
If it's not your keys, it's not your crypto.
Yeah.
If you don't hold Bitcoin yourself, you don't actually hold Bitcoin. And, like, buying this ETF Bitcoin is not like buying a Bitcoin or part of a Bitcoin.
But the people that want to buy it, I don't think they even care about that. Because I think the biggest, so I feel like there's different demographics, right? So there's people that want to custody their own Bitcoin. Yes. But then there's also other people, like the older folks, that don't trust any of this shit. They want to get in on the action. And so once something is like SEC approved, there's all these rules and policies that protect it, kind of like how, I think it was like...
There's a stigma that gets removed.
Yeah, and like FDIC is insured up to 250K. I think SEC, like your assets is up to 500K or something. So now they can get 500K potentially worth of Bitcoin without having to own actual Bitcoin and hold custody by themselves.
And you can now like go to your employer. You got a 401k. You got a Fidelity account. You can now get Bitcoin exposure using that, right? Cool. So all you people who stunted on me, try to stunt on me and shit, Bitcoin is now an asset class, you stupid motherfuckers. If only, instead of just clowning on us, you just got in instead. Can you imagine?
They would have been making a lot of money with us, but they're busy trying to find why it all sucks.
Oh, but it's all such a scam.
And they're still broke.
Yeah, still broke, still getting wrecked.
Just like us.
Still no profile pic.
Yeah, still no PFP. You got no NFT PFP, you stupid motherfucker. Which Twitter just got rid of because nobody's using that shit.
So how does this affect the average person that doesn't even have any?
So now when you go to a financial planner, it depends on where you go, obviously. But like if you're talking to somebody who's
young,
yeah, and affiliated with maybe Fidelity or something like that, this is more of something they would maybe recommend to you. Like, hey, like it's almost like the Mark Cuban thing. He's been saying for a couple years now, put 5% of your portfolio into Bitcoin. Now that's way more pervasive, right? More people are out there saying things like that. It's now okay to say. It's not like crackpot shit to say, right, quote unquote. Elizabeth Warren saying it's all money laundering bullshit. Like all that, okay, cool. Say whatever you want.
She does like, still hate it.
She still hates it. Yeah. She's always gonna hate it, right?
But it's not like the dark web currency anymore.
Yeah. There's more legitimacy.
She's saying the SEC approving the 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs is like the biggest mistake.
Well, it's like I was texting you guys, right?
The fuck does she know? She doesn't have big titties like Pelosi.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's why I listen to Pelosi.
And she's just a Native American.
What a unit of measurement.
Pelosi makes so much money too.
So
what does Warren got?
Imagine if you had big old titties and you made a lot of money. That's Pelosi.
You're fucking my queen. You're my queen, Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
I'll fight.
Give me those mommy milkers all day.
Yeah.
Warren probably only got B's at best.
Yeah. Nah, he's shaking them things around, boy.
Warren's got bees in a bra.
But when they're hanging, at least C's, my boy.
I want to see what she looks like. Elizabeth Warren, she's Native American.
Yeah, just picture like picture Pocahontas.
A stereotypical.
She's Native American.
Full-blown Native American.
Google Warren, Elizabeth
Native
Warren
American,
in a
dude.
Pocahontas costume.
Yeah. Sacagawea.
Halloween, sexy.
That's her.
Oh yeah, that's her. Yeah, you found her.
Yeah, dude, come on.
She's gotten way better since the.
Yeah.
What does she know about Bitcoin right there?
more cool.
What does she know about crypto?
Yeah, those look like bees.
You know, I'll listen.
Yeah, we need Pelosi.
But everyone kind of shits on fucking Bitcoin though. Like it seems like, as far as like some like
It's easy to.
But everybody shits on everything that's fucking new.
Especially investing wise.
yeah, I do too. I'm like,
Everyone's too smart for it, right?
But I guess you can. I mean, it's one of those things where I can see how you could reasonably enter the space. You don't have to put all your money in anything.
no, for sure.
If you do, you're kind of a moron anyway.
You're asking for it.
Yeah, 100%. Like, yeah, earn it, right? Small to big, try to turn a small amount of money into a big amount of money, earn it. If you're any good at it, you'll see it in the multiples. That's it.
It's just so atypical to this particular investment class's understanding of investments. Like a semi-steady stream. Something like the pandemic's volatility, that's like fucking every other Wednesday for like Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
true.
just seeing that thing go up and down like that.
But this helps with that because the more, like, for example, 21% of the world is into crypto right now, right? So it's like it's an actual tech that's being adopted on a global scale. People unfortunately see it as like, oh, well, it's already, everyone knows about it. Nobody really cares or whatever. It's like, dude, nobody really has exposure to it, right? So as something like an ETF comes into play, more people who have money in it, it actually becomes less volatile over time. But that's going to take time because it's very new.
Like stocks.
Right, exactly. So
People were talking about the same shit with stocks, but that was like so long ago.
and all the advantages that we have right now in the crypto game, right? Like all the ways that I'm able to turn a small amount of money into a big amount of money every run, this will lessen over time as more things like this become adopted on a global scale. It's just how it is, right? So the price will become less volatile. It just will. As more people hold it, as more people hodl it, it just will.
How does
We
it
won't see
affect
the crazy swings like we did.
No.
How does it affect the value of Woo, for instance?
It's great for people who are selling the shovels and the picks during the gold rush, right? That's the whole game behind the Woo play. Yeah, Woo, dude. When I found Woo, it didn't have $1 to their DEX, right? WooFi, not $1, and now it has over $11 billion in volume. Wow. And I found it, and that DEX didn't even exist yet, hadn't launched yet, right? They just had their centralized exchange. So, but you have to know how to look at this stuff. It's different. I don't know how long my edge will last, how long my advantage will last. I just try to play the game within the cycle as much as I
So
can.
you're saying you're edging right now?
Imagine as hard as I can, buddy. As you know. Hey, you're on the come up.
Dude,
again.
I've been fucking coming the whole time.
Yeah. No, we're always going to come back. Look, we were always going to come back. We were always going to do it again. I told everybody when we did our Luna video, I was like, does anybody really think I'm not going to do it again? I do it every time. Yeah. Like, this is always going to happen, but yeah, you have to have patience and you have to know how to play the run. So
Luna wasn't the right one, dude. It wasn't even a cool name. It wasn't a project.
wasn't that cool, dude?
You know, I had doubts from the beginning.
I'll always remember Luna.
Yeah.
She'll always
she
be
was good
special
to
to
us.
me.
That was exciting.
It was fun. We had a fun time.
I hate her. Woo is what I love now. Okay, Woo is my guy.
And Coochie's been fun.
She needed to exist in order for us to develop a certain type of skin.
Yeah, but you know, you gotta resent it. You gotta resent it a little bit.
Never ever let a good failure go to waste, right? Never.
Out of Woo, Kuji, Bitcoin, Ethereum, which one do you have the most in?
I have more of Woo than anything else. But I earned it. I earned it with Kuji. I turned a small amount of money. I turned like $8,000 into like 60 something, and I can therefore print more Bitcoin. I beat Bitcoin in the ratios. That's my game. I do that every time.
I'm coming, baby.
Yeah, that's it. It's all about the ratios. Joe does this because Joe does this right every time.
Wait,
I
what,
like
does he,
it.
what do you do right?
He does the ride every time.
Oh,
Yeah, I ride the alts when it's pumping, and then I move it into Bitcoin.
That's it. And that's the game.
I'm gonna move mine into Bitcoin so fucking hard, dude. You're not gonna even know what's coming to you.
You really
I can't wait.
what do you have to say to all of the Cardano stands?
stands. Hey, I actually don't hate Cardano. I really don't.
But it's funny.
It's funny. It's funny.
It's funny to clown on
It's
them
funny to clown on them, yeah.
because of how much they believe, but what they're really trying to do is unload their bags because they've made a big mistake.
That's bold. That's bull.
It was good in the early stages. It was sick in 2017.
Sure.
I think a lot of the crypto influencers bought it real early, and they wanted to really pump it, and it never got to where they wanted it to get to. So now they're just holding bags.
It's harder for it to pump because there's so much of it, right? Like the token supply is so crazy high, so you can't double it.
It's like Ripple.
Exactly.
It's like there's so much.
I know people don't know that though.
It's like it's gonna go to $2. When?
Yeah, dude.
When?
And they do this new thing too because we get to the ETF, right? So they go, well, the banks are gonna need Ripple to cross this bridge between fiat and crypto. It's like they don't. What the fuck?
Why would they need it? They could develop their own coin.
That's what they'll do.
Stupid. They'll be Chase coin. They'll be fucking Bank of America coin.
No, they'll jump into a coin they don't own all of it.
Yeah. Why the fuck would they go into Ripple?
Have you heard of sock coin?
Sock?
Yeah.
It's like the sock.
No, like suck on these nuts.
We're coming, baby.
Shocked Anthony.
We're coming.
This guy's a little too masculine for me.
Coming all over the place.
This guy's on fire.
I'm telling you.
I don't like how masculine you are.
I'm getting too burned right now.
Is there any hope for Crypto Zoo?
It's looking really good. It's looking real good.
Sick.
Yeah. I saw that what the hell's his name? He just did another
CoffeeZilla?
thing. CoffeeZilla just did another thing about
Oh, is that the Logan Paul thing?
the Logan Paul thing.
Fuck. Didn't a lot of influencers get like sued for promoting all that crypto?
Dude, like
He did.
even like Steph Curry and all of them were caught up in the giant lawsuit. I think maybe even Peyton Manning or something like that.
No, Tom Brady, not Peyton.
Tom Brady, that's what it was.
Tom, yeah.
For promoting a crypto?
Promoting FTX.
Yeah.
But people like to shit on that and go, that's part of why crypto is like so corrupt and shit. And it's like, Sam Bankman-Fried gambled everyone's fucking deposits. Like no different than a bank using fractional reserve banking, right? Could do that potentially with your funds. That could actually happen to you, right?
I mean, Enron did that, and everyone talked big about them.
Exactly, dude. But people, it's like, oh, but because it's crypto connected, that means it's crypto that's bad. It's like, yeah, good luck, dude.
Simpletons.
I know.
That's why they stay poor.
And they always will.
Yeah. I stay poor because I make bad choices. But I know this information.
I stay poor as a choice.
And that's why you're cut above, even though you're poor.
Exactly.
Exactly.
In your face.
Let's go, dude.
But you're coming, baby.
So
Come
sick.
coin, let's go.
Just Kidding News, careful boys, is a brand. Just Kidding News is the man of smart people. The people of Just Kidding News, careful boys, they are very smart. Just Kidding News, the #1 foodcast in the world.